Hello and welcome to the City News Podcast, where we delve into the most compelling stories and the fascinating people of our city. I'm Ava Montgomery, your guide to the pulse of our urban landscape. In today's episode, we're joined by a very special guest, Cassia Fee, a close friend and known associate of one Trudy Morrow. Cassia has also been in the public eye since the high-profile raid on Trudy's antique shop in the Old District, an event that has sent ripples across the city. As someone close to Trudy, Cassia can offer a unique perspective on the unfolding drama, and we're here to explore her insights and take on this situation. So, I would like to warmly welcome Cassia to the City News Podcast, and where we're currently sitting in her bar after hours. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, happy to be here. Bar business has been pretty busy as of recently. A lot of people are talking. A lot of news going on around the city.
Interesting. I'm not surprised, though. This is such a high-profile case, right?
I mean, I hear all and see all, so I've heard some pretty crazy things, but this has to be at the top of the list this week.
This week?
Yeah, this week.
Sounds like your life is pretty crazy then.
Yeah, it's pretty exhausting sometimes, but you know, the news keeps me driven every day. Always a new story to tell at my bar.
Okay, of course. Well, let's start at the beginning. How and when did you first meet Trudy Morrow?
Oh, I met Trudy. I was helping a friend out. She was trying to find something for her living room. And one of my patrons at my bar one day recommended this new antique shop owner. It was a while ago, a couple months. I can't keep track of the week, let alone the months. Mm-hmm. And I decided to check out the place myself, and that's where I met Trudy. She's young, great. She found exactly what I was looking for. It was some kind of like weird silver platter with a design on it. I don't know, with ducks. It was weird.
Okay. Well, you're now good friends, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I would say that we're friends, yeah.
Okay, you kind of hesitated there.
Well, there's just so many people around this city, and, with also the news currently, I just don't want to be attacked for, this podcast is pretty popular. And I don't need to be spreading the word too much.
Well, I completely understand. I take the time to let our fans know to not attack any of our interviewees. So hopefully you should fare well on that end.
Yeah, I would be a little careful around this bar. So yeah, but okay. Yeah, I would say Trudy and I know each other. We're good associates.
Okay, associates. What was going through your mind when you first heard about the raid on Trudy's shop?
These police lately have been just like hounds. They've been so aggressive. I've heard of a couple of raids, a couple of holdups. It's just been so intense lately. And I was really more worried about, how she was doing and how she was holding up. Because, a dozen cops come in and storm the place in a raid. I've been in one or two of them, and they're pretty intense. They invoked a lot of emotions, and I just hope that she was okay emotionally. But then, I found out that they just totally destroyed the antique shop. I mean, absolute savages.
Well, to play devil's advocate, it seems that it was such a high-profile item. The founder's sigil it's connected to the heart of the city, how it was formed.
Hey, if I knew she had it, that would have been great information to have. But I didn't even know she had it. It's the craziest thing.
Okay, so it was a surprise for you as well to know that it was found in her shop.
Yeah, I heard about it, came to the bar the next day, and it's all chaos broke out. It was just the craziest thing. Everybody was so shocked.
Okay. I understand. This is a very shocking situation.
No kidding.
Now, can you share any insights into Trudy's character that our listeners might not be aware of?
I know Trudy is. I know she inherited that place and she's true to the heart. That was a terrible pun. Feel free to just kick me out because of that. But she
Okay.
really just has everybody's intention in mind. And if she had the founder's sigil, I don't know why she would be hiding it. I have to assume that she had good intentions. You know, all these bad words are going out, all this bad reputation for her, and I don't believe it. You know, there's worse figures in this city.
I mean, Trudy Morrow, she seems like such a sweet character, a sweet person, and we've seen stranger things in the city. I can tell that we both have heard of stranger stories than this.
For sure.
So, part of me's not too surprised that someone so unsuspecting would be holding an item like this.
I don't know what to believe, you know? These secrets in this city, they're just so far and wide and in between. It's like you can't tell who's telling the truth, and it just irritates the heck out of me.
Well, here at the City News, our goal is to get to the bottom of this. And you'll be one of the first people we talk to connected to Trudy. And so we're getting some really good insights. First you said your friends, and then you said your associates. So it will be interesting by the end of all this, by the time we get to the courthouse, what your status will be with her then.
I heard she has a really great lawyer. And
Oh, does she?
I really think that she can make a solid case for herself with her character and who she is. I know there's a few of us that'll have her back.
A few of you. Care to name them?
You got any information for me? We about to make a live on-air transaction?
Oh, is that how you usually do business?
I'm a bartender. I pour the drinks and you tell me stories, not the other way around.
Unfortunately, I'm on the clock, so I can't have any drinks at the moment. Thank you for the offer. I guess one of my last questions is there anything you'd like to say to our listeners about Trudy, about the raid, about any of this, the case, about your involvement?
I mean, I'm just a bartender and I just hear things. People come to me, I pour them drinks, and I hear about the chaos of this city. Everyday citizens are affected by this. It's not normal, and it's a problem, and I hope that you guys get down to the truth of it, because I think we all deserve the truth. As in concern for Trudy, I hope she gets her shop back up, and I hope everybody should be concerned that they destroyed her shop. That's one of the city's gems, even if she's not the one in charge of it after all this. But we'll see what happens in the court case.
We'll see what happens indeed. Well, thank you, Cassia, for agreeing to this podcast to come on and to talk to us here at the City News, where we get down to the heart of the issues in the city.